How's it going, guys, and welcome back to the channel. Today Honda just released the prices for the 2023 Civic Type R, or the 11th gen Civic Type R. But before we get into today's video, definitely be sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you're new. As a smaller car channel here on YouTube that posts new content daily, I really do appreciate all the support that you guys give me, and it really does mean a lot. But without wasting any more time, today we're going to be looking actually at an article done by Car and Driver, which I will be linked down in the description below. So if you want to go check that out, they do include a little bit more information than I'm going to be talking about in today's video. But essentially today, Honda did release the base MSRP of this new Honda Civic Type R, as well as it opened up the configurator site. So as some of you guys may know, I do have a little series that I do on the channel occasionally where I'll build and price cars that I can't afford. And essentially I started that series when I was still in college, and I basically did it from like a perspective of a college kid looking at these new cars and kind of pricing something out and seeing what the actual price of it would be. Now, after I'm done filming today's video, I'm actually going to film the next video, which is going to be a building and pricing video on this new Civic Type R, which I'll probably release tomorrow. So again, be sure to subscribe, turn on post notifications and all that stuff if you want to check that out tomorrow as well, because then we'll be looking at the actual prices after all like the fees and the nonsense added on, you know, by the manufacturer. But this next gen hot hatch from Honda is going to start at $44,000 US, or technically $43,990. But that's not really too surprising. It honestly went up a little bit more than some people would have liked. However, I still think that it's a pretty good bang for your buck, especially in the modern car market. So right at 44 grand is kind of its base. It's basically $5 grand more than the 10th generation Civic Type R that, you know, that just stopped production. However, it's still a little bit cheaper than the 2023 Volkswagen Golf R, which obviously is one of its main competitors, but it does cost a lot more than the Elantra N. And the Elantra N are honestly pretty cool, like little cars. Unfortunately, I did not get my hands on one to review yet, but I did do a review on a Sonata N line, if I'm not mistaken, and I'll leave that linked on top of the video right now. I did that like a month or so ago, and honestly a very surprising car. I remember in the POV driving video that I did with it, I basically got it to like wheel spin through like the first like 2, almost 3 gears. It like chirped in 3rd gear coming off of the launch. And yeah, I mean, a lot of these hot hatches, especially with Toyota now coming out with the new GR Corolla, they're really surprising, and I'm not even much of a hot hatch fan myself. However, if you want something that's fuel efficient, nice to daily drive, and still able to kind of tear it up on some of your track days, there are some great options out there on the modern market, including this new Type R. Now, speaking of fuel economy numbers, this new Type R is estimated to get around 22 miles per gallon during city driving, 28 miles per gallon during highway driving, for a combined average of 24 miles per gallon, which I guess is a little bit less than the 25 mile per gallon average. But it's honestly really not that big of a deal. These new Type Rs are coming with Michelin Pilot Sport 4S summer tires, and that was something that was actually revealed to us in a teaser video that Honda, I think, dropped this past spring. So that is something that's kind of like already known. Essentially, the only thing that we've really found out today is the new price of these new Type Rs, which again is just under $10 under 44 grand. And all of the articles, by the way, that I've seen so far, none of them have given the fully loaded price yet, like if you just tick every box, like what these new Type Rs can go up to. Honestly, if I'm just like looking at without even seeing anything and, you know, not looking anything up or cheating at all, I'd have to say if they start at like 44 grand, I could very well see being like a fully loaded new Type R having a price of around like 53, like basically between 50 to 55, more towards 55. Now, obviously, after dealership markup fees and all that crazy nonsense, I'm sure that there's going to be some fully loaded Type Rs that are going to be selling even in the high 50s, which is kind of crazy. Again, if I were any of you guys and I had that type of money to just drop on a car today, I would definitely look into the used market, and that's just me myself. This isn't me like hating on the Civic Type R or any new car really. I just think that the current market is just so ridiculous. However, this Type R, when compared to other modern vehicles, and that's a big, that's a big asterisk right there. When compared to other new vehicles, I think that this is a great option for the money that it's costing. And also remember that this new Type R does currently hold the hot lap record for hot hatches. Try to say that 10 times fast at the Suzuka circuit. So I think that's the full Suzuka circuit, not like just Suzuka West or anything. But yeah, the new Type R does hold that record currently. That is official, and I think it was also getting tested out on the Nürburgring. I'm not entirely sure how it stacks up at the Nürburgring, but currently is the king of the Suzuka circuit. And in order to get that record, it actually beat out the 10th gen Civic Type R. So that's pretty cool as well. But yeah, I mean, these Honda Civic Type Rs, you know what you're gonna get. Real fun, sporty, front-wheel drive car that can deliver, is a little bit understeery, has some of that front-wheel drive tendencies, has just enough power where you get some of that torque steer, and it could be a little bit sketchy at times. However, it's still very grounded and could be a fantastic daily driver. So anyways, that's pretty much just gonna be it for today's video. I know it was a shorter video, and I know I've been like just kind of sticking with the automotive news type videos recently, but I'm currently working full-time as well, and I'm doing like training for work and stuff, so my schedule has been pretty hectic. So if you made it to the end of today's video, I definitely really appreciate it. Also, definitely be sure to leave, a like, subscribe, all that stuff. Click the bell icon notification. All that stuff is absolutely free and helps me out a ton as a smaller YouTuber. But thank you guys so much for all the support. I hope you all have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next one. If you enjoyed today's video, click on either of these links right here to watch a similar video from this channel, or click on the little circle link right there to actually subscribe to the channel. It's absolutely free. I do appreciate all the support, but thank you for sticking to the end of this video, and I hope you have a fantastic day.